one ball at the same time in a vacuum. They both drop at the same speed.
Very true. We stay still, and only the center of the feather actually falls, and it drags the rest of the feather down.
Also, have a look at that video right there. So I don't mean to interrupt. Go right back to him, Indio. But that's the video of the.
I'm gonna post something in the lobby that shows the animated GIF.
Oh yeah, you did. It was a great one. Yeah, the edges of the feather don't fall without any movement, which is what the Cody's lab seems to suggest. If there's a fan 2 inches away from the feather, and not even the tiniest little phrase at the end move, then that feather falling in a vacuum and moving, it can't. Then that's not proof. It's proof that it doesn't fall at the same time. There's two different contradictories. One video shows no movement. The other one shows clear movement of the feather. And then also in a vacuum.
You know. That Blazerkin's trying to troll still. Look at him. I can see him in the chat. I know him.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, like I even said, I knew he was gonna come back and be disruptive. I knew it wasn't gonna take him a day or whatever. These people, we deal with these guys all the time. You can tell their demeanor coming in here. Somebody who wants to learn or is curious would do more of what Yellow Man has been doing. He's been respectful.
I'm just curious. I'm just saying your reasons for and some people's for against that. I'm on the fence on it. And
yeah,
I'm just
fair
listening
enough.
to see what's happening.
Right, but you haven't laughed at us once. You've actually listened to us talk, and you know, that's all we want.
Like, if somebody came up with that the Earth is flat with no science, I'd not listen to them. But you've got science behind it, which I'm listening to.
And there's tons of experiments. Like here, I'll show you the Jenniferito video, which shows an object that's only 282 foot tall, being seen from 30 miles away, where it should be hidden by a bulge height of 600 feet. Okay, and it's over water, which we all know is always flat. At least flat earthers do. So I would like you to watch that video on your free time, or even not, whenever you decide. But I'm going to reference it to you. It's going to be in the lobby right now. There you go, sir. And okay, and hang on, just before you watch it, let me show you, because see, I live in this city, so for me, it's easy for me to know exactly what's there. For you guys, not so much. So I would like to show you guys what is actually there from up close, okay?
Yeah.
Fair enough. So here we go. Here's a picture slightly in front of it. Now we're going to do one from the west of Toronto. Let's start with the last picture. Or start with the first one. The first one, that building that is domed, is the building in question. Okay? That is the Rogers Center, formerly known as the Sky Dome, the first stadium to ever have a retracting roof. Okay? As you can see, there's a bridge that runs. We have buildings running all across our shore, as you can see there. Obviously, none in front of the Sky Dome, just the bridge and the trees, etc. This picture, the first one, is also taken from a bird's eye view. As you can tell, we can see the top of the roofs and the top of the trees, etc., which is why you're able to see that much of the Sky Dome right now. I would like you to go to the second picture I posted. That picture is a picture coming from the east side and showing the east side. You can see all of our buildings scattering our skyline there, including the one at the very base of the CN Tower that is hiding the whole bottom of the CN Tower. It's directly in front of it. And now I would like you to go down to the very last picture. This is a picture taken from the west. Okay? Yeah. Here you can see clearly that the trees, which those trees run all along the shore, okay? All along our lake shore. How they're completely obstructing the Sky Dome from this angle. You can't even see it. And obviously this isn't enough curvature or length to say all the Sky Domes behind curvature. Here you can see clearly that the trees, which those trees run all along the shore. Okay, now with this in mind, you're having an idea of how they're completely obstructing the skyline from this angle. You can't even see it. Please, and obviously this isn't enough curvature or length to say all the Sky Domes behind curvature. Here you can see clearly that the trees, which those trees run all along the shore like this angle. You can't even see it. Please, and obviously this isn't enough curvature or length to say all the Sky Domes.
posted that GIF in the lobby. If you notice that the right side of the feather, it doesn't move. It gets dragged down.
Undivided pizza, go ahead. No, hold on a minute. No, he said he wanted to. Oh, he muted himself. Go ahead, dude. Thought you wanted to speak up and debate that Toronto skyline type of stuff. Go ahead.
Ooh. Who left? Did he leave? Blaze? Or who was the one trying to debate?
Oh no, it wasn't a debate really. I was talking to Yellow Man there, and he's having a look at the video now.
But I read Undivided Pizza in the lobby, said he wanted to speak up about that, so I unmuted him for a minute. What do you got?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got? Okay, I'll ping him again. I unmuted him and he mutes himself. What are you all quiet now? I thought you had some words of the wise to give us. Sorry if I got background noise. I mute myself when I'm not talking and stuff like that. I got a machine running right outside my window. Hopefully you guys can't hear that.
I can't.
No, you're good, Mike. You're good.
You can't hear it, James? Phil?
No, I can't.
Oh,
I can't hear anything either.
Okay.
Hello, Scarlett.
Hey, Scarlett. Big hugs.
Hi.
How's everybody doing?
Flat as always.
Right.
Did you say hello? No.
Wait.
I said hello.
Hello. Hello, mate.
That's the labyrinth right there.
The little caterpillar.
Yeah.
You remind me of the babe.
What, babe?
Oh, odd, you're still in
Babe
here?
with the power.
What power?
Power of voodoo.
Voodoo.
You do.
Well, you guys.
Remind me of the babe.
That's my jam.
That was
Oh, you
awesome.
guys are
Where's
great.
wearing that shirt right now?
It's great.
Good to hear Odd. What's up, Odd?
Man, just chilling.
Dude. Yo, good stream today.
Thanks, man.
But it came at a price. It came at a price.
Yeah, I heard. I saw. I was there. I just couldn't post up, but hey, it's worth it.
It's automated. Somebody flagged it, and I am fighting it. There's a possibility they could overturn it, but I doubt it. But I'm trying.
Well, don't they say anybody that has them, like, they automatically get that?
The thing is it was obviously automatic, not automatic flagged, but flagged by an individual because this video had no tags. It had the title of it was guns. So within the video, yes, there is controversial content, but I pulled it from official sources. So that's what my explanation was to YouTube. I said, hey, I'm showing video clips and commenting on them under fair use of clips that were in the news. Like,
Right.
So hopefully they can overturn it, but maybe they won't, man. I doubt it.
But yeah,
really hope they do.
That's, definitely the YouTube's squeezing the vice on y'all.
Yeah.
But it's all good. You can start some.
I can vouch for Decathlon. I can vouch for Decathlon. He helped me with my channel. He is very good.
On Google Maps.
There's Voss. What's up, Voss?
I just wanted to
There's Voss. What's up, Voss? Yeah, you like that?
Favorite channel, the Grox.
Yeah, I don't know what stream you're talking about, dude, because you never came back up in the morning. I don't know, unless I missed it.
I streamed like 3 hours of the Evil Within 2.
I don't know. After you like left that first one, I never got no notification for it. And then nothing's like there on your channel. So,
it's not a problem. You know, I'll share with you the episode itself.
Yeah, you were pretty funny again.
What Grox does is he takes he opens up his monitor screen, and then he looks at Google Maps, and then he starts drawing points on the map, and then just makes like this 30-year-old drawings, and says that it represents scenes from the Bible, stuff like that. It's very.
Post it up in the chat, dude. Let's take a look. See,
Yeah, he's funny to watch.
You want to watch the Groxt? All right. Put it up right now. The Groxt.
This is something to do with furries, does it?
The Grost one. It's like
he's asking about furries.
I look into various secrets and mysteries.
That's a mystery I don't want to know about.
Well, obviously you know about it. You're saying furries, so.
Look, I posted the channel there for you. You will be very happy. I'm so happy it doesn't show my name because
post a video so we don't have to go to that channel.
Post a video, but there's so many to choose from. I don't know which is the most retarded. Good. The most talented video. All right, I'll give you this one. How about?
Where are you putting it, in the lobby?
Yeah, I'll put it in the lobby.
Yeah,
look.
Okay.
100% proof. You see it in the lobby?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, I've seen this guy. Yeah, he did like the aliens on the Egyptian thing.
Chris White.
It's 100% proof, man. cannot debate such mess.
He's trying to use the visuals on us.
A lot of quasi-luminous people popping up lately.
Oh God! Don't even mention that shit. Yeah, I definitely don't resonate with that dude. Nothing about blood.
I do. I resonate with him somewhat, but he comes across so nuts. The North Pole stuff and some following
the. I'm sorry about the blooded test though.
Oh yeah, no, he makes good points about certain things, but there's no way anyone could ever take him seriously. But some people do. It's weird.
Yeah, that's the part I don't resonate.
He will never get demonetized, though. That guy won't get demonetized. You know, his theories are so out
Yeah,
there
because
that
he's talking about that's why they fucking want him on there.
He will get more subscribers than anyone.
So, hello guys, I'm back.
The ODD's channel will be shut down and the Grox will still be there.
By the way, can I ask a question for you, ODD?
My channel will be gone.
Is it alright if I stream this conversation on my YouTube channel?
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna have to split for about an hour in a minute to go get interviewed by Dave Murphy's son, but I'll share the link.
Oh, right on.
Nice.
Yeah, please share that link.
Can I ask one question? How long have you? When did you decide to become flat Earth, and what was the changing point for you, ODD?
Well, for a while I was like, I think it's flat because based on no curvature, but I really had a hard time getting over the sun and how it worked. I was like Blaze. I thought that the sun would light up the entire plane at once. But when I learned that the sun is smaller, closer, and locally illuminates just part of our plane, that's when I was sold.
How long ago, though?
Oh, 2015 October was when I made my first video and said, "Yeah, okay. I'm here."
Well, how long you been awake though? How long you been awake though? Like to everything, like all puzzle pieces.
Well, I started researching in 2012 majorly, but that's based on in 2007 or 8, I got my hands on the book by William Cooper, Behold a Pale Horse. That's when I started seeing for the first time, still with cognitive dissonance, but that's when I was like, something's up here. That's when I found out AIDS was created.
Wow, this is really fucking stupid.
What?
Where do you stand on 9/11, ODD?
Inside job by the Zionist Jews.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, with electromagnetic technology.
That's obvious,
dude. Don't get into that.
No, dude, come on. It was
thermite in the details.
Hold up, Max.
Yep, thermite.
No, hold up. But thermite doesn't make sense because there would still be like flashes of light and everything, and the proof of the electro. Hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. The evidence for the electromagnetic weaponry used was in ODD's own videos about the California fires, along with the Canadian fires last year that no one knows about that were done the same way with grass and everything still green, but the houses just completely destroyed. And how are you going to look at that and then look at 9/11 again and not think that electromagnetic energy or weaponry was used then? Just because we don't understand it doesn't mean it's not real.
I'll tell you why. It's because I think it.
The thermite is just a part of the puzzle, man. It's a piece.
I think they give us all the technology to pass.
ODD,
no,
do you think it is possible that the Zionist Jews used microwave ray gun technology to help bring down the towers?
My personal belief is that they put explosives on each level, but yes, I think it's very possible that they used microwave weapons.
Yeah, see, I think it was more than one.
Okay, whether it's multi-tech that they used, then maybe. But you know what? The thing is, when the shit went down, all those fucking dump trucks went mad quick to go get all that shit. And that was like a big thing
they didn't even.
Nothing.
They did.
Guys,
no, they didn't. Of course they did.
Guys, can I just post a link and explain it? ODD, this is a link I found. I was looking for fire, doing some research on it. Check out this link. It comes straight from No, this is just quickly for everybody. This link comes straight from NASA, and look at that list of all the fires they have going on, and why are they the ones tracking it? Why did I find this? Like, literally, scroll down that list.
NASA is tracking it. That's interesting.
Right. So I just wanted to bring that up, and I'm sorry, Cass. Go ahead and please get your words in.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I guess for me, the whole thing that day was CGI. Basically, it was their greatest magic trick, right? And so all of the stuff we saw afterwards, like Sandy Hook and all that, was all basically absurd because it was meant to be absurd, because then we would never say, well, they hoaxed 9/11 because they're so horrible at hoaxing. So that's why they make it look so absurd. and to cause cognitive dissonance and all that. But anyway, so if you go research on September clues and go look into Simon Shack's work and on that website, different opinions that people have on the media of the day and the different research they've shared, they basically just shared all the same media, and it was all CGI. So you can't really trust any of the video coming out of the mainstream that day, and the only thing you could trust then is anecdotal accounts, and then you're back to this sort of taking the word of somebody who was like not even there. It's somebody who knew somebody or whatever. So once again you're putting your faith in some sketchy video. The way I see it is they faked the whole thing. They took them down with thermate and nanothermite, and they used some
nanothermite and thermite's the same thing.
ODD, is it? Don't write the vibe. No, he's gone.
Yeah, so anyway, so basically it was a magic show. What they did was, if you listen to Richard Andrew Grove, he was actually supposed to be in the buildings that day, and he showed up and he said that there was actually National Guard on site already when it all went down. So they were already cordoning off the area. Now, a cordon is what they do to keep people either in or out, and they were basically already setting it up to keep certain people out. Now, I think what they did is they had crisis actors on that day. They had their people in place with cameras, obviously. They had all the CGI footage. They had smoke machines. They had all this other stuff. And they had plenty of experience with using illusion. They did the whole NASA fakery, so they did the fake with the Challenger and all that. It was sort of pre-runs and trials for faking things on the public. And then comes 9/11. Well, that was their greatest event up to that point, and even to this point. And now they make everything absurd afterward, because then we'll never think that that greatest hoax was really a hoax. Anyways, that's what I think. And then they have this endlessly arguing over directed energy weapons, which I don't think really have any way to be explained except for hitting off of the dome, which is possible. But if you have an energy source, even if it's coming off of the dome, it has to have a place where it originates from, and it has to have a very large power source. So unless that was invisible or didn't get caught on camera somehow, I don't know. I know people talk about Hurricane Andrew or Aaron, but I don't think that's really a sufficient amount of evidence, just having a picture of a hurricane, So anyways, that's where I stand now. I think it's all just meant to cause us to endlessly fight over it. It was all just one big hoax, and people may have incidentally died, but in general, nobody was meant to die, just like in this last one.
It's a fire. It's unpredictable. So
get out, bro! You gotta be joking.
I don't care, dude. I'm not. Hutchinson is bullcrap.
It is not, dude. That's what do you mean it's bullcrap?
He's an idiot.
Well, Hutchinson.
Okay, you can't use your personal. You can't use your personal feelings of someone to judge if their technology.
From what I watched,
bro. Okay, I'm talking. Well, anyways, you cannot use your personal feelings of someone to deny that their technology or whatever their experiments are false. Tesla himself produced the same things that Hutchinson.
That is pretty weird looking, that fire, because of what is going on.
Yeah, the grass is still green, bro, and just show where the fire actually traveled. Show the lines where the. Oh my God.
Well.
All right, I'm done.
Well.
Go ahead.
Okay, I have one more question for ODD, if that is okay. Do you think, I want to ask your wisdom for how do you think the truth movement will be in a few years from now? You have been in the truth movement for some time. I mean, do you think that the shilling and trolling when you first became Flat Earth in 2015 is bad then, or was it worse now?
It's definitely worse now. Flat Earthers seem to cause another division right down the middle of truth seekers, but, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know where we're headed, but I know that we need to band together, whether we're religious, not religious, whether we think 9/11 was direct energy or whatever the case may be for any of these things. We all know who the enemy is and that they are against us. So, the best bet is to band together.
Yeah, that's the only way we'll beat them, is banding together.
Indeed.
You gotta think they're like wanting us to be divided in any form of way.
Yeah,
so
race.
They'll nitpick on
ethnic,
anything.
Religion.
and people will, jump at it because there's always triggers for everybody. So they're gonna be like, oh well, just let's do this, get people triggered on this. So yeah, it's just like focus on one thing, which is them. Come together on that, and there you go.
So I gotta run. I gotta run for an interview. I'll put a link and I'll be back later, guys.
Thank you very much, ODD. Thank you very much. It's grateful to hear from you. It's great to have you on the Discord server. Please come again at some point.
Hey, stop by anytime. It's glad to be here with you.
I'll try to get back on later, but I'll also post a link to the Dave Murphy's son wants to interview me, so I'm stoked about that. I'm gonna go say what's up to him. I'll be back.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah. We're gonna support. We're gonna go try and support that.
All right, be back later. Peace.
Love you, man. Peace out, bro.
I love you, man.
You're awesome, bro.
Elvis has left the building.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, I think when we got ODD in the room, it's good to ask questions and things like that.
Well, look, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm not trying to be a dick, but Auntie, like seriously, yeah, we don't hardly get them here, and I know you like getting into your thing, but yeah, we'd never like have that dude on here, so it's best to just let everybody kind of, ask them whatever they want or say whatever they want.
Yeah, we were kind of waiting for him to talk a lot, but everyone else just kind of took over.
So I'm just throwing it out there. Like I said, dude, do your thing, but
No. It's like you guys started to debate each other and talk about stupid shit. That's. I don't know.
Forest fire thing is annoying as shit, man. The evidence is so everywhere.
Debating over what happened in 9/11 wasn't really necessary. Those debates with those globers wasn't really necessary. I don't know.
I agree with you. I don't think we should go down too many rabbit holes.